Yeah, we're good. All right, it's recording.
Okay.
Let's jump right into this, dude. It is episode 2. If I Was Carly,
I was Carly.
the most anticipated, biggest podcast in the world. I am Drew Montana. To my wait, let's get the gallery view. Yeah, to
Okay.
my left, we have Just Kellen.
Just Kellen.
Just Kellen with us today. DJ Just Kellen. This is gonna be a good one, dude.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you this before the show, but I figured it'd be cool to tell you on the show. Let's see. 15 minutes, no, maybe 20 minutes ago, I was violently throwing up. The all bison diet isn't working for me. It's not going well. My body isn't reacting well to only eating bison. We're on day 2. I got to figure something out.
You're detoxing yourself. After you get through this, it'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I think I could use an apple or something. It was bad. But honestly, right now, I've never felt better.
Okay.
I got all the damn bison out of my body.
You're refreshed.
This podcast is about iCarly, though, dude. Enough about my diet and stuff.
No more bison talk.
Yeah, no more bison talk, dude. We'll save that for the other show. This is cool, man. So, episode 2 of iCarly.
Yeah.
It was titled. What was it titled?
I think I Like Jake.
I think it is I Like Jake. I didn't write that one down. Let's see. I have it right here. I Like Jake. It is.
Yeah.
September 15th, 2007. I have no updates for the world for you at this time. Randy Couture is still our heavyweight champion of the world.
Wait, I thought they both came out on the same day.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, look at me, Colin. I'm fucking up here.
There's no true updates. So instead of having our normal update, because they both, like the pilot and the first episode came out on the same day. Hold on.
Do they always do a double release?
No, it was just for this. I think like going forward for the most part, they have their own day.
Yeah.
It looks like the end of season 1, the last 2 episodes came out on the same day, but for the most part, they have their own release.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
an old Dan Schneider trick.
Old Dan Schneider trick. But I left. Okay. So we don't have the song or movie updates or your heavyweight champ updates.
There was no update there.
No update there. But I did think to include the most popular baby names of 2007. Ooh. I'm just going to hit you with number 1 for boy and number 1 for girl.
Wait, give me 1, 2, and 3 for boy and girl, and let me guess what was number 1. Or do we not have those up?
No, I have them up. Okay.
All right, yeah.
All right. So for boy, we've got Michael, Ethan, Jacob.
Ooh.
What are you thinking?
I want to say Michael, but I don't think it is that. I think Michael's a too easy of an answer. Kids were kind of stopped being named Michael and Jacob around that time. 2007's like the early days of like, let's name our kid a fruit.
Yeah.
Then, I'm going to say Ethan.
Okay. So you're wrong on that one.
Okay.
But let me hold on to the reveal for the girl.
Yeah.
Like after I do both. Okay. So for girls, 1, 2, and 3, we've got Emma, Ava, Isabella.
Emma, for sure. Emma's taking the world by storm.
You're wrong again. And the reason why you're wrong is because Jacob is number 1 for boys. Isabella is number 1 for girls. And that's because of Twilight.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
God damn, such a direct correlation. There was something, I don't even want to start thinking about it because it's going to hurt my head, but I saw another good direct correlation the other day.
Was it also to Twilight?
No, but they make me happy when I see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, it's like the world makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, why else would Isabella? Isabella would never, except for Twilight.
Yeah. All right. Well, I like that.
Yeah.
Isabella, Jacob, not Edward.
No, he doesn't even crack the top 10.
Jacob was so much hotter than Edward.
I think sometimes he was hotter, but I didn't like his character.
They were
Um,
all bad actors, so it was hard to.
yeah, but Robert Pattinson was hot, and in the real world, he had an accent.
That carries. It
Yeah,
carries.
that carries.
Yeah. All right, I get it. All right. Episode 2 of iCarly. I like Jake.
Yes.
We start the episode in school again, becoming a common theme.
Yeah.
2 for 2 on that. We're back in
Yeah.
school. And it starts with Sam doing a 3-team trade with 4-team trade, maybe. No, 3-team. It was Freddie, some other guy, and Sam.
Yeah.
Somehow did a 3-way locker swap, placing Carly's locker next to Sam's
Mm-hmm.
and Freddie's locker in between 2 sweaty buffoon wrestlers.
True.
Yes.
Now this was special for me because at this time, and for a long, like a while leading up to it, and for a very long time after it, I was obsessed with the band Fall Out Boy. I feel you've heard of them.
Good
And
choice.
in this episode, you see the inside of Sam's locker for the first time. She opens the door, and there's like, so this was shortly after Fall Out Boy's Infinity on High came out.
Okay,
And
good album.
he had like the back of the CD was then like sitting in the room, like sitting in a room. And she had a picture of that, like I guess like an enlarged one, like a poster, where she like cut them out and like put them up on her locker. So that was good to see. You don't see like Pete or Patrick, who I feel are probably like more popular ones, but you see like some of their feet, but you for sure see Andy, the drummer.
Okay,
And that's when
interesting.
yeah, that's when I knew.
Because usually in this show they change the names of things. They're like, you know what I mean? They'll be like, we're going to see the Cuttlefish, which like I don't think is a real band, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's cool to see they're actually giving credit where it's due. I like that.
Fall Out Boy lives in the iCarly universe.
Ooh, it's like the
Ooh.
MCU. Aren't they from Seattle as well?
No, they're from Chicago.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it cuts to Freddie in between 2 wrestlers at their lockers, and they're debating the functionality of a legal versus an illegal move.
Mhm.
Both of which are completely illegal moves for high school wrestling. They're like we should put one forearm on his nose, and the other guy's like we should hit him with 2 forearms on the nose. I'm like neither of those are acceptable at all. You can't strike people in the face in high school wrestling, but whatever. Somehow they get in a entanglement with Freddie in the middle, and they're squashing his pudding cup. These are all things that happen. It's not like I'm just using.
I know, I saw it.
Yeah, these aren't. What's the word here? Synonyms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The pudding cup was smashed.
it was smashed. And Carly gets them out of the way by I would say a temptation of meat in the parking lot.
Yeah.
She yells, "They're giving away meat in the parking lot.
Free meat.
Free meat." Would
Frozen.
you separate a fight with somebody over? I mean, it wasn't a serious fight, but they were tussling. Would you separate in a fight for the promise of your favorite food in a parking lot?
Probably not. I would probably keep like if you're asking like if I'm in the fight, would I stop
Right.
for right? No, I don't think so because I like where did it come from? You know, who
Good
cooked
point.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think that, but also just like the intensity of being in a fight. I'd be like, who is this bitch talking about meat? I got a fucking job to finish here.
We finish what we start around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, sorry, I've bison in my body, um, so they are baited to the parking lot with meat, with the
Yes.
promise of meat, hopefully not bison. Uh, then somebody comes up to Carly and tells her that Jake Crandall is single for the first time since the 3rd grade.
And oh, what a thrill it is.
Oh, what a thrill it is, indeed. I don't I don't like how hype all these girls are over Jake Crandall. He's not that special.
Here's the thing is in this instance, I also feel like I would have been screaming my little head off right there with Carly
Interesting.
because I was in love with this man. I thought he was so cute. And he's in other Nickelodeon shows too. So this wasn't even like the first time that I had seen him. Like I had already established a crush on him.
Was he the guy spinning the basketball on his finger in Ned's Declassified?
No, I don't think so. Hold on.
They look very similar, and it was around the same time.
I feel like he was in Ned's Declassified, but
Remember the kid that was always had the ball spinning?
yeah, no, he wasn't that, but he was in it.
Okay.
That was a different blonde man, but he's been in like he was a background character in a lot of Nickelodeon shows at the time. I think he was also in like Zoe 101.
Yeah. Well, based off his performance, he should continue to be a background character because he didn't kill it on this one. Oh, that's real quick before we get too deep into it. How many spaghetti tacos did you give this episode?
This episode,
1 out of 5. What's the rating?
I'm gonna give this one. We'll do a 4 out of 5.
Wow.
Big fan. Big fan.
Okay. I'm gonna go the opposite end. I'll say 1.5 spaghetti tacos.
Ooh, interesting.
1.5, and I have my reasons.
Okay. Are you gonna tell me your reasons?
We'll get into them as it goes on.
All right.
They come up.
All right.
So yeah, Carly hears Jake single. She gets hype.
True.
Trying to figure out a plan to go approach young Jake Crandall. And Sam comes up with the idea of let's throw an apple at his head for distraction, and then push Carly in the way and be like, it was her. Go talk to him.
Yeah.
I kind of dig this idea.
Yeah. She can't hide from it, you know?
Yeah, distractions, sometimes they're good. Maybe not throw an apple, but like how many times have you done the old shoulder bump with somebody just to talk to them, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get it.
You get it. And like she's too far away to shoulder bump. He's also like taller than her.
Yeah. No, she didn't want to fuck up.
Yeah.
So they begin talking, and Jake immediately asks if she is Carly from iCarly.
Yes.
Which is dope. He's a fan. Immediately, this is where my first "if I was Carly" came in.
Mm-hmm.
I would have plugged my show 3 seconds into talking to this guy.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Especially you have a couple waters in me, I'll be like, fucking do rag in the deer tag till I die. People are like, I don't even know your name yet. So I think, but maybe that's what I was thinking is like, maybe that's why she got 37,000 on episode 1 and I didn't, because I just annoy people with it. Where I'm like, you should listen to this. And like, she let it come on her own and it
came
worked.
by it honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Organically grown fans.
Exactly.
I think so. I know for a fact, and this is in my head, I would have been cooler about this because again, I thought he was so hot. But in reality, I feel I would have fucked this up. I think Carly handled it well, and I respect her for it, but I know I would have fucked it up. I would have started blabbering about something that doesn't make any sense, and he was cool and tall and
But
hot.
that's what she did.
Yeah,
She was like, I live in an apartment or a loft. It has an elevator. Haha. Like
Yeah,
that
but she's
wasn't
like,
smooth.
yeah, but I still feel like she handled it. I feel like I am strange in a very different way. I feel
Oh, same. I'm autistic when I talk to her, but somehow we make it work.
I would have been trying to talk to him and he would have been like, actually, never mind. And I would be like, you know what? That makes sense.
Yeah.
You would do that.
I would have asked the Magic 8 Ball first. Magic 8 Ball, will I ever fuck Jake Crandall? Just base it off that.
Yeah.
Um, so she talks to him, invites him over to the iCarly studio.
Less.
That's a win. That's a good move for her. No first dates. Let's just bang.
Yeah. Let's
I
get
like
to
it.
it.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
to it. Adults. Um, so this was interesting to me. This was like one of the things I noticed when they first discovered Jake Crandall was single. Uh,
Mhm.
all the girls, there was like 10 other girls around. They're all hype. They're all screaming, except
Yeah.
for Sam.
Right.
Sam is not hype.
She does not care.
She changes her mind quick though, because after Carly talks to Jake Crandall, she gets hype.
Hmm.
She does the girl scream.
Yeah. She brings it back around for her friend, you know?
I get that. Yeah, maybe she's more hyped for her friend at this point than for.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense now.
Because
Well,
you
look
don't
at.
want to, you don't want to be too boy crazy over the same boy, even though that happens. A little sneak peek, that'll happen
Oh,
later
it
in the
happens. Yeah.
show. But
Well, and it already has happened at this point with young Jake Crandall, but I mean, not between those two at least.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um. So we cut to the apartment.
Yes.
Spencer again in the crib. Again, good energy. Again, doing some corny shit.
Yeah.
I'll get over it, I guess. I liked him a little bit more in this episode.
He's good. He's having fun.
He is, but like the whole, like here's what bothered me. They go to splatter paint a sculpture, and he wants to turn music on,
Hmm.
and he turns it on with his ass rather than just wash your hands and start over, which is probably what I would have done, and like I would have been frustrated about the whole thing, and maybe
Hmm.
not paint it as well. But maybe
Yeah.
that's why. Maybe that's why he's an artist. He keeps a
That's why
positive attitude.
yeah. He there's no time to stop what you're doing to wash your hands when you've got a perfectly good butt cheek right on you.
It's always there, yeah.
It's always
It
there.
never leaves my side. All right. What are you still at this point in your like original iCarly watching days? Do you know you love Spencer already?
Yeah. At this point, I'm locked in
Through 2 episodes, really?
through one episode,
Huh.
really.
Interesting.
Yeah. It doesn't take much. No. I just
No, I see.
need
He hasn't done anything yet. So
yeah, like at this point, it's just knowing that he has a cool place. He's an artist and he's got good vibes. His energy is right. He's funny. That's all I needed.
you're right.
Still all I need, you know?
Simple woman. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. So they're in the apartment, splatter painting a sculpture that's supposed to be Spencer's physique,
Mhm.
and Jake Crandall pops up at the apartment.
Shows up unannounced.
Again, striking the question, where are the adults in the show? Because he just, every parent in Seattle, according to me at this point, is on heroin and just lets their kids run the streets and do whatever. They're like, yeah, Jake, you could go to this girl's house who doesn't have parents either. Like,
Also, how did he get up to her building without her knowing? Like they have a doorman, you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
How did
Looper should have been on that.
Looper get to it?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird to me that like you never. I get that it's a kids show and it's based on the kids.
Yeah.
I understand. But if we're making it realistic in any sense of the word, let a parent meet the damn adult in charge here.
Yeah.
That would make more sense.
Well, you see Freddie's mom, not yet, but
She's the only one.
yeah.
Yeah, without getting too far ahead of ourselves, I literally think she's it. Maybe like one or two other parents in the whole show.
Yeah.
Seattle is just full of homeless people and fucking educated kids, as far as I know. Um,
This
so
is for you.
Jake Crandall knocks on the door.
Yes.
Carly answers. She's wearing nonsense because she's been splatter painting.
Yeah.
So she wants to go get, in her words, more attractive to talk to Jake.
Yes.
Freddie, on the other hand, is whiling
True.
again with the creep shit. I don't like his vibes of. It's very like, all right, Carly, I need to either be recording you on camera at all times,
Mhm.
or if I'm not doing that and I'm not with you, I need to be looking through my peephole because I'll be there when you get home.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He's ready. Ready and waiting.
Yeah, I mean, at least he defends his block. Like he doesn't let, you know what I mean? He don't let no. He's the watchdog wherever they stay.
He's doing the doorman's job.
Does Freddie also have an elevator? We never learned that.
I don't think he does. Um, the elevator is really confusing because,
Yeah, it's a strange layout of an apartment building.
like, in what world is a building going to be designed and an elevator shaft is put in the place for one apartment? Like, it's not like they're ever seen waiting on it. Like, it's always pretty much ready to go for them.
I mean, that's probably a good thing that like random people just can't pop into a 13-year-old girl's house
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
with no
why
adults.
why is there an elevator?
That brings me back to like we talked about it on the first episode. I think they have money.
Yeah.
Like you never see Spencer make $1 on this show, but like somebody, it's either that he's making money or the dad is like so high up in the Navy or wherever he is that the
Sending it.
yeah, the submarine he's on is his own. Like he's
Yeah.
just out there.
Someone is, yeah, like I said, like in the reboot, he becomes rich, and that's like a big deal. Like they're like, yeah, Spencer's rich now. But like this apartment's so crazy that someone had to have already been rich.
I'm looking it up. How much does it cost to put an elevator in a house?
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's actually not that bad.
To put, you're saying
It's
put an
it,
elevator in a house, but this is like building a building, like an apartment building
true.
with the elevator.
Okay, this is giving me different numbers. This is crazy. Installing a home elevator costs anywhere between $2,000 and $60,000.
Perfect. Okay.
So it's
Reason.
not as much as I thought, actually.
I feel like I wouldn't want to get in a $2,000 elevator.
I absolutely would not get in a $2,000 elevator. It just sounds like a ladder. It's just
Yeah, if I walk into your home and you have an elevator, first question is how much should it cost you to put that bad boy in
yeah.
there?
And if it's not at least $30,000, I'm not riding it.
Yeah, isn't that
I'll do
happening?
the stairs for sure. I'm a stairs man.
True, true.
Um. All right. So they go inside. They hang out for a little bit. All is well. Carly's still being a little goofy, trying to be funny.
Yeah.
It's not going too
Um,
not going too well for her, but it goes well enough.
yeah.
Jake then pitches the idea of potentially singing a song on iCarly.
Yes. And at this point, I would have gone feral at the idea of someone that was already so hot, also singing. You know,
Yeah,
he hasn't heard him yet, but the very thought.
I agree. I'm with you on this one. If I was Carly, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
Cause
lock it in. Let's
next
do
episode.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they locked that in. That part was kind of boring. Whatever. This is why I gave it the 1.5 spaghetti tacos, because like I get on your end like it's hot kids in there, but and that's what you like. But, but for me, that doesn't do it for me, Kellen. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, it's just a lot of I don't know. It's a lot of dialogue. It's like maybe a 2 spaghetti tacos at the end of the day because I did like the end of it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's fun. You get to see like I don't know, like another side of her. You've seen her with her friends, you've seen her with her family,
now you
but
see her with a little crush.
I see a little crush.
I get it. Yeah,
She's a complex girl.
she is. Uh, is she? Is she? I don't know if she is. She seems pretty dumb to me right now, which is what I like.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
you like in a woman.
a nice dumb lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. She doesn't seem too like complex though. It just seems a lot of like go to school, do my web show, go to school, do my web show.
Maybe now,
She's a
but I don't
basic
know.
she's a basic lady.
She's like, I feel like she's as complex as she could be at that age. Like,
True. Her
it's
mind
not
is
like,
full of ideas. I'll give her that.
yeah, she's having fun. She's letting loose.
All right. Yeah, you're right. All right. I'll give her a 5 spaghetti tacos on her complexity.
Okay.
Um,
That's good. That's all I ask.
yeah, she's average. So I I think that was it, and then it just cuts to the next scene of where he's getting ready to do the song. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was eating a lot of tacos and shit today myself, so I'm not in the right mind. But
How'd you have a taco if you're only eating bison?
that part was a lie. I'm eating bison with other stuff, but I'm not just eating straight bison. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. There was veggies with the bison. Um all right, so we go to the house. We're doing a sound check for Jake.
Yes.
He's getting ready to sing. This is where the episode picks up. This is where it gets
Yeah.
fun.
Really ramps up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess in true fashion, you got to be prepared. They've never done live music before,
True.
other than a pogo stick trumpet, but that doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Yeah. Doesn't
So
count.
yeah, so they try and do a sound check for Jake Crandall. This is where it gets interesting.
This is where you have some fun.
Yeah, Jake turns out to not be able to sing very well.
Yeah. It's pretty dog shit.
It's pretty bad. I
Yeah.
think it was arguably, I think it's a fake voice. I think he's like
Yeah.
trying to sound bad in that. There's no way that's what that kid sounds like singing.
Yeah. Because I also like I don't even think like
Maybe though he is dog shit. Can we each sing the first 4 bars of that song?
it's not gonna sound too great. You go first.
No, you first.
No, you first.
All right. I only remember the
Oh,
give me an air guitar. I'll air
okay.
guitar for you.
Okay.
Make the sounds it would make.
It's an air guitar.
Use the real guitar then.
Okay, I'll go grab one. I'll learn the song real quick. This is
Or
falling apart.
You're so beautiful. I want the world to see. That was good, right?
We're good.
Now I think in my head that wasn't that bad, honestly. In my head, I tried to sound like Justin Timberlake, and I think I did. But I know the effects of Zoom probably diluted it a little bit. So
It's not gonna sound as good playing it back, but that's on Zoom.
no. Can you try and sing, Kellen? I'm interested to hear your first bar of that song.
Ooh, okay. I gotta sniff the
Same
notes.
lyrics.
Okay. This is not gonna.
I'm here for it.
I'm so stressed.
You shouldn't have asked me to go first. Now you got to do it.
This is gonna be so bad.
Oh, this is awesome. You just got to do it. I'll
Okay,
close
here.
my eyes.
All right. Thank you. Who's that? Oh, I'm about to shit my pants. The stakes are high. Oh, okay.
All right. It's not going to happen.
I literally can't.
You folded on me.
I know, I pulled so hard.
Dude. All right, I'll do it one more time. Sing the song. I want to hear it now. Because you might be worse than Jake Crandall. From the energy you're putting off, Spencer would sing the song.
Spencer would sing the song.
And he would want you to sing the song.
Well, if Spencer asked.
Imagine I am Jerry Trainer.
Okay, what year?
07.
Not his best. Really
Hey, Kellen, I'm Jerry. I play Spencer on iCarly. This is how my real voice sounds.
Yeah.
But it's not like the guy on the show. Hey, can you do me a favor? Jake Crandall sang a real good song on our show one time, and I'd like you to sing the first line of it, please.
Okay, Jerry.
Thank you.
I'm sniffly. Oh my god. Okay.
Why are you getting your posture right? Like that's gonna.
I don't know. That's a defense mechanism.
You could have just whispered it at this point. Now there's really pressure on.
Oh, this is no good. Oh.
The show's falling apart.
Everyone's gonna boo me. Everyone's gonna stop listening.
I mean, at this point, they're probably tuned out.
Yeah.
But I think the two people that are still listening want to hear you sing.
Jerry and there's no one else listening. Okay. Oh no. I feel like I overcomplicated it.
You did, for sure. That's why it's funny now. It's not hard. I'm not good at singing.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. I can do it.
You got this.
I can do this. Okay. A quick little. You're so beautiful. I want the world to see.
That was good. That was good.
I'm a star.
Yeah. No, now I just got to cut out that last 5 minutes before that. All right. So, how do you think that went?
His singing?
No, you're singing.
Oh, my singing. I'm gonna give that one a 1 spaghetti taco.
1 spaghetti taco. All right. At least you're honest. All right. So they do the sound check. Jake stinks at singing. He's horrible. Dog shit. They start panicking because they're like, we can't put this guy on our show. 1, it's bad for show quality, and 2, it's gonna fuck up his reputation as being like this hot kid, whatever.
True.
So they try to diverge a plan of, well, at this point the first plan is miserable. It's not good, but it does bring up something we were talking about earlier. They're like, how can we get him to not sing on the show? They're like, we'll just trap him in the elevator.
Yeah.
So that's a solid plan. Get him in the elevator, pull the breaker panel,
Yeah,
let him rot.
let him rot. And
Rot
this I was a fan of because I find myself scheming in my day to day,
all the time.
trying to avoid like avoid doing something with someone or like anything like that, but like still not wanting to have like the conflict, where you're like,
Trust me.
no, ew.
My whole life is thinking up schemes of how to
Yeah,
get out of certain things that I don't
yeah,
want to do. I'm thinking of one right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of how to get out of hanging out with us at 3?
Yeah. I got Pokemon to catch too, all right?
Yeah, okay. But
Um
yeah, this and I really enjoyed the scheme. I liked, you know, she was working with what she had. It was a good concept.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, she had a lot of options. It's a big house.
Yeah. What would you have done?
Um I don't know. I don't know. We don't know what's on that second floor. It could be full of booby traps. So maybe send them through there.
Her room is on the second floor.
I don't think we ever see it though, do we?
You do. It becomes a huge thing when she like redecorates it, but the second floor is her room.
I do remember that. I do
Yeah.
remember that part. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess gotta get him between the first and the third floor. Then can't get him in there.
Yeah.
Uh, no, she had a good plan. I guess lock him in the elevator.
That would make sense.
Yeah,
Reason.
if you're gonna have an elevator, that's one of the key like reasons you'd have it is to lock
Yeah.
people in there.
It's
Pull
the
a breaker.
bonus of having an elevator.
Facts.
Yes.
So I feel her on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. She wins.
It's a good scheme.
So they do that. Jake, being the resilient man that he is, climbs up the elevator shaft somehow.
Yeah.
Seems dangerous. Again, if there was parents, probably wouldn't have happened.
Got a single parent in the bunch.
No, yeah, they would have told him, "Hey, if you're using the elevator, don't climb out of it.
Yeah.
That's only rule."
And when he did this, um, this is where Carly and I break off because she's like still into him after hearing him sing poorly and after just the idea of him caring enough to climb up the elevator shaft and then force the door open instead of just waiting it out. I hate
Yeah.
it.
No, all right, so I'm not mad at him there. I'm more impressed than anything. Climbing an elevator shaft is not easy. Lifting a hydraulic door as a 14-year-old boy, you're not lifting weights. You're lifting against hydraulics.
Yeah.
This is not something that goes up easily. And he somehow gets his fingers in there and lifts the door.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
So you're impressed with the feat. I would
and the effort. The effort for sure. That's big. Because I think in his head, he doesn't know that he sucks at singing.
Yeah.
And he thinks he still has a chance with this girl.
Yeah.
But he matter of fact thinks it's a lock. He's like,
yeah,
I just gotta climb this damn elevator and I'm gonna get some pussy. So yeah, I've done crazier things.
For me, I just feel like if I saw him climb out of the elevator, I would have had such secondhand embarrassment just watching him climb out of the elevator.
Yeah.
That I would have been like, ew.
Yeah. They keep their elevator shaft very clean because he came out unscathed. No dust on him, nothing.
Not a speck.
Yeah, I'm like, that was interesting. But I feel like there'd be some cobwebs in there, but whatever. But also we learned this part too. Jake wants to sing on the show so bad because he wants to sing for his grandmother who has one foot.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
No, you do.
Why'd she lose a foot?
He said it was like she forgot to feed her cat. Like a cat ate her.
You're right. Yeah. The cat did eat her foot. Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
This is where I kind of side with you. Like if I was in Carly's shoes, I wouldn't have. The 1 foot thing would have been one of the final straws for me. You know what I mean? That doesn't seem like, I don't know, dude. Everyone has family members with disabilities, but you don't just bring it up on date 2.
Yeah,
Like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm doing this because my grandmother has a foot,
just one.
not 2 foot. Yeah, she doesn't have feet. She has 1 foot.
Yeah,
So yeah, I like that's too much dedication to that. It seems like it's going to be a problem in the long run.
yeah. I don't want to meet Granny One Foot.
They do call her Granny 1 foot. They do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he like you can only have so much against you, regardless of how like hot you are. And
Yeah. Well, he's slowly falling off the cliff here because like
yeah,
he was perfect in the beginning, and now the singing is bad. He has disabled family members.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm feeling about young Jake Crandall anymore.
Young Jake. It's upsetting, to lose the love of your life like that, but it
Sometimes
had
it's
to
got to happen, yeah.
happen.
um, all right, so Jake gets back up. They're trying to think of a new plan to be like, how can we not let Jake's bullshit be heard?
Yeah.
That's the new plan.
Yes.
They come up with a decent plan here, which probably should have been the original plan rather than pull the breaker panel, but just fuck
Trap
up
a
the
boy in
whole.
the elevator.
Yeah, trap a guy in an elevator. But yeah, they should have just originally they find out they can use some type of like auto tune sound effect to make Jake sound really good singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Freddie's auto tune program really ahead of its time.
Oh my God. Yeah. That was incredible. Well, so that was one of my questions is do you think that was his actual singing voice?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, it sounded like it was recorded and like mastered, obviously.
Yeah, but like that's probably like closer to what he actually sounds like because like all those kids in Nickelodeon, like the ones that were coming up multiple times and like he was on multiple shows, they could all kind of sing and like kind of dance and
Yeah.
kind of act.
No, I'm sure it was all in the audition. I'm sure they made him
Yeah.
do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, so he gets some help here with Freddie's vocal mix or whatever. Freddie locks him in and makes the song sound very good.
Yeah.
He hooks it up. This is another though, if I was Carly, I wouldn't have spared Jake.
Yeah.
Cause like at this point, like you said, he's starting to get a little weird to me.
Yeah.
Uh Sometimes the mighty have to fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like this is just going to be worse for her because he is going to have it in his head that that's what he sounds like.
Right.
And like the kids at their school are going to be like, "Oh, sing a song." And then they're going to hear what he actually sounds like. And then it's going to come back to Carly anyway because she
True.
auto-tuned it.
True. She did. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like because he's gonna find out on his own someday.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be honest with him and be like, "Oh no, you're bad. That's
Yeah.
not what it sounds." They're like, "Here, we'll actually record you right now."
And like imagine the view count if they just left him as is. More people would have turned in to see some kid giving it his all and doing such a bad job
Very
than
true.
some kid being just okay.
Yeah, I think they didn't think like that. They were very like the talent show, which is weird because for them, the talent show the week before was like the most ridiculous shit they could think of.
Yeah.
And now they're on some shit where it's like, nah, let's spice this guy up, make him real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disagree with that one.
So I liked something here. This is where I'm starting to gain a little more respect for Freddie. Before he puts the vocals on, um, he's asking Carly because they know he can do it. They're like, Freddie, you can make this kid sound good. You're
Yeah.
you're the only hope here. And he's
Yeah.
like, I won't do it. I could do it. He's like, fine, I'll do it for a kiss.
Yeah.
He's like, no. He's like, on the cheek. She's like, no. He's like, on the nose. And she's like, no. but I respect his like he doesn't give up. You know what I mean? Like he's not being too aggressive, but he's hitting her with like the "can I just put the tip in" type move. You know, that's literally what he's doing. He's like, it's just the tip; it doesn't matter. And she says no. He eventually does it anyway. But while Jake is singing, she hits him with the old nose kiss. She said, "Give
Yeah,
me that nose."
hand it over.
The
Yeah,
guy wins in the long run.
and look, yeah, and Jake is like, he's confused about it because again, he thought he was in,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I Jake seems older than Carly, so he shouldn't be too upset. I get they're probably the same age. I didn't look up him, but I don't know. He does seem a little older. You know what I mean? If I was like a junior in high school, I wouldn't be like upset that the freshman fucked another freshman.
yeah, you got options.
Yeah,
You could do more.
maybe I would have been. I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know. They didn't know each other that long.
No, they didn't. But either way, he saw the kiss, and he wasn't. He didn't seem to mind, but it might have hurt his little heart a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah. So was it the next day? They're back in school.
back into it. Yep.
Carly walks into the building. She sees Jake Crandall kissing his ex-girlfriend at his locker.
On the lips.
What a fucking piece of shit. What a dirty bitch he is.
How could he? Yeah. He's and like I don't know. She's super hurt. I think her approach like to seeing this, she like went up to calmly talk to him about it. I feel like I would have just started crying. I wouldn't have,
Yeah, maybe not crying because like this is another one I wrote down. If I was Carly here,
yeah,
I wouldn't have spoke to him ever
yeah.
again. I get
Just
like yeah, I get very like distant for no reason. I fall off quick and
yeah.
nobody knows why. And it's a problem, but I like it. I think it's like people have told me in the past that it's mean, but I think from my perspective it's good-hearted because
Yeah.
I don't want to say potentially mean things during a breakup to somebody. I would rather just disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Rather than have the
I
I
would
can see that.
rather have a girl think that I was kidnapped and am missing than like
Yeah.
actually break up with them.
I mean, I guess. Especially like at this point, like there's not like they're not invested. There's
Like
nothing they have.
if you and James broke up after what 7 years y'all have been dating,
Yeah.
would you
Yeah.
do it over a text?
No.
No. See, you're better than
No.
me then. You're a better person. Because 7 years is serious, and I still would be like, I gotta go. I just bounce. Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah.
So Carly isn't happy. She finds out that Jake is kissing Stephanie, whatever. They
Yeah.
have a conversation, and Jake tells her that Stephanie heard the song,
Hmm.
and now they're back together because she saw Carly, or he saw Carly kiss Freddie on the nose.
Yeah.
Damn, I felt like I was really gossiping there. That felt real. But
And
yeah,
like, how long would that relationship last if she like heard the song and that's why they got back together? You know?
yeah, because apparently they'd been dating since the third grade,
Yeah.
is what we were told. I think in 10 years she would have heard him sing at least once.
Yeah. Like,
Maybe not 10 years, 6 years, whatever.
still a while. And like, it like he was just so quick to bring it up with Carly, that
Well,
like,
she kind of brought it up. She was like, "Hey, I saw you were doing something else this morning. You've been having a lot of fun today." And he's like,
no,
"Oh,
I'm
you
saying
saw that?"
like he was so quick to bring up playing music with Carly. Like, their first hang, he brought it up. So realistically,
True.
the other
Yeah.
girl would have already heard him if he was that quick to bring it up with her.
Maybe he's being a shell of himself.
Mm,
Maybe he's really himself in front of Carly.
that's romantic.
I could see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he tells him about the kiss, and Carly. The episode ends with her just yelling. She's like, "Oh, come on! It was strictly nasal. Wasn't a real kiss. Strictly nasal." I
And it
think
was.
it's enough, though.
Yeah.
It's enough. I don't know. I think if I saw my significant other reach over and grab a kid by his ears and kiss him on the nose, I'd think something of. I'd at least have questions.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean? That's not like an inadmissible offense. Like she acts like I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. But they weren't like
He just put the
together.
tip in. It was only the tip.
It was just the
Yeah.
But they also weren't together like her and Jake. Like they were just like talking, you know?
Right.
So what's he getting so defensive about?
He claims his territory early.
Yeah. It's another detractor.
In his shoes, though, I don't blame him because Carly's a prize.
True.
Carly's the one. He thinks he's lost out to Freddie. If I was Jake here, I'd have beat the shit out of Freddie.
Okay.
First of all, Freddie wouldn't have been walking out with all his AV equipment. I would have smashed the camera over his head or something. But I mean, whatever. He took his loss like a champion and got his old girl back.
Yeah. He's all good. That's gonna work itself out probably.
Oh, it will. They'll be fine.
Yeah. And now Carly gets to fall in love 800 other times in the show.
Yep. And that's what we're here for, dude. We're here for Carly being a huge slut.
Yeah. I don't want to see her with the same guy the whole time.
No, especially not that one. Jake Crandall can go. We're good on him. Yeah.
He had us at the start, you know, but
everyone's true colors show in the end.
It's true.
Well, Jake was a fraud. Carly wins again. The day is saved.
She did it.
She's done it again.
She's done it again.
She's 2 for 2 doing dope shit.
I do feel more like this is a 3 spaghetti taco now that I really.
Yeah, it's not their best. Because I'm with you. I liked your point on the first episode. You've seen what they can do. Yeah. The show becomes magic.
Yeah.
Wasn't their best work.
Were there some laughs? Sure.
An occasional laugh.
An occasional chuckle.
I think the funniest part of the episode was when Spencer puts his paper mache head on.
Oh yeah.
Thing, and he has a drink tube and a feeding tube, or a air tube and a feeding tube.
Yeah.
And Sam pours hot coffee down the air tube. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. He also swallowed his fish. That was fun.
He did swallow a fish.
Yeah. I like the recurring fish bit they've got because he kills that fish quite a bit.
He does. You're right. Now that I think about it, maybe that's a weird fetish that's written into the show. No, I'm saying like a Dan Snyder fetish. You know what I mean? Like feet are often written into the show, but like nobody really paid attention to it until we found out Dan Schneider loves feet.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So now he could love killing fish.
Maybe. It does happen often. So
yeah.
We got to pay attention to this.
Huh. He thought he could get away with it. He was like, thank God they only found out about the feet thing.
Not today. The truth sleuths are out. All right. This has been incredible. Do you have any other notes on episode 2?
Yeah, no, I think the only notes would have, I just can't, it was really, I was in love with him at the start, but then her still being into him at the end is really what gets to me because he gave her all these reasons not to be.
Yeah, she's a sucker. We're learning that early.
Yeah.
She falls easily. 13 though, it's understandable.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, I get
I
it.
was fucking weird.
Oh, I thought at that time I thought I loved everyone that would speak to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, this
like,
is it forever. I can imagine having kids with this person.
like a boy that I had never even thought twice of would say something kind of nice to me, and I would be like, soulmates. Oh my god.
Right.
It's
Meant to be.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we all fall in these common traps. I'm gonna try and think of some real philosophical shit to end every episode with. It is instinct to fall in the common trap of love. That's all I got.
Why?
Thank you. All right, this has been fun. We're gonna wrap
Yeah.
this thing up.
All right.
Episode 2. If I was Carly, boom, it's in the
Boom.
books.
In the books.
Peace.
Peace.